What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness Tech Reviews, we're going to be going over the Galaxy Buds 2. This is Samsung's newest version of their wireless buds, and we're going to see what it's all about, if it's really worth it. Again, it's around 150 bucks, and we're a fitness channel. Is this going to be good for your workout? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Well, first off, what's in the box when you open it up, it does have its USB charger. It has the case itself with the buds in it, and there are two of those tips on there. And there are two other pairs, so you're gonna have a small, a medium, and a large option for your ear tips. It does come in three different colors. It comes in white, it comes in graphite, it comes in a lavender, and it comes in an olive as well. They all come in white cases. It has IPX2 water resistance, so it's really just splash resistance with no dust resistance. So big sweaty workouts are really not ideal for these. If you are looking for the better Samsung version with some sweat resistance, the Galaxy Buds Pro are going to be your option. As far as its battery life is concerned, if you keep active noise cancellation on, you can get 5 hours. Without it, you can get about 7.5 hours of battery life. You get an extra 20 hours of battery life with the case if you're using active noise cancellation, and an extra 29 hours without active noise cancellation. And with the case itself, it can be charged via USB-C, which of course you do get one of those chargers in the box, no brick. But if you have something like a Samsung device that you can go in and go into power share mode, you can actually wirelessly charge these through key charging, and it should be blinking red. Yep, there it is, red when it does actually connect, and you can charge it through that and any key wireless chargers you have at home. It does have Bluetooth 5.2, so its most recent Bluetooth. It works amazing with really no lag, and it also comes with an ambient noise that you can actually change from high, low, and medium as well. It does have 3 microphones, 2 outer microphones and 1 inner microphone. This is going to help out with active noise cancellation, and of course it's going to help out with your voice calls as well. It has 2 different speakers. It has a tweeter and a bass involved. The bass isn't too heavy, but we'll get into that in a second. It is compatible with Android phones with 7.0 or higher. It doesn't say there's any compatibility with iPhone devices. The thing with that is there's no Galaxy Wear app on the iOS store, so you can connect it via Bluetooth and it will play back. You can touch it to skip tracks, but you aren't going to be getting active noise cancellation or ambient mode or any of those extra equalizer stuff. So you are need to download the Galaxy Wearable app, and if you have a Samsung phone, it's pretty much built in. If you do not have a Samsung phone and you're looking to turn on its Bluetooth charging, you're going to have to hold both of the tops of these earbuds for about 5 seconds, and it will go into Bluetooth pairing mode. But clicking on over to Galaxy Buds 2, you have everything built right in. You can turn your active noise cancellation on or ambient right here as well. You could change your touch controls, which is big. You could change your tap playback, double tap, and also previous tap as well, and also your touch and hold. This does have Bixby built in, but you can put your own voice commands in. I'm going to go over that for a second. To do that, you will need to go to your Bixby app. When you do that, tap on the top, go to app info, and you're going to need to set as default as not as default. So you're going to have to clear defaults. So when you do go into your Galaxy Wearable app and you go to voice command, it just says voice command instead of Bixby. You'll be able to use Google, and you'll be able to use Amazon Alexa as well. Then you have a couple of settings built in. You have your equalizer. There isn't a lot of customizability if you're looking for a little extra bass right in, soft, dynamic, clear, all built right in. And then you get to read notifications out loud if you would like to, but I don't really put that on myself. Bixby Wake Up, if you want to say hello Bixby and have it wake up, you could do that. And also the seamless earbud connection if you have multiple Samsung devices. If you open it up and play something, it'll go right to that. Earbud fit test. So for this, when you put in your buds, making sure they're in correctly, you can actually go to this earbud fit test that'll let you know. Hit that start button and you get some noises in your ears. Poor fit, I kind of just put them right in. So make sure you adjust them, retry. It's going to check it real quick. Good fit now. It's a little bit tighter. But we're going to get into fit a little later. Then you can actually turn on ambient sound during calls if you want to actually hear your voice. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Then gaming mode, which brings down a little bit of the lag if you are playing a game on your phone or on your laptop or anything like that. You can reset your earbuds to everything. You put some accessibility, set up the sound balance so if you have a little worse hearing in one ear than the other. and then of course your update right here as well. And also find my earbuds. This goes through another app called SmartThings through Samsung. So it's last time it had a GPS Bing, it'll be able to let you know where you had them last. And when you go into tips and user manuals, it'll let you know how to do things, how to put in the actual bands themselves, how they work, which is all very nice. So you'll be able to kind of use it without any problem. There's even a widget on your home screen. So we'll get into that in a second, but you'll be able to pause any like touching. So if you're on a run or anything, you need to readjust, it won't pause your playback. So if you never used a Samsung Bud before, these $150 buds will do great with great sound. My biggest problem is fit. I didn't have the best time like going on a run. It kept slipping out of my ear. You can put something on your smartwatch on the Wear OS where it'll actually pause the tap. So if you do readjust, it won't pause your playback or anything like that. But I don't think you should have to do that if you're getting buds this expensive. I kind of had the same problems with the Galaxy Buds Pro. They weren't the best fit, but I do think their fit was a little bit better, and you get better sound quality. And also, you're going to be able to get the Samsung 360 audio playback that's a little bit more spatially aware that you do not get on the Galaxy Buds 2. Galaxy Buds Plus were probably my favorite fitting as far as fitness is concerned with that little wing tip, so it stayed in the ear a little bit better. But my daily drivers have been the Galaxy Buds Live. This has been my favorite, kind of just fits right in the ear. You really kind of forget about it, even though the active noise cancellation isn't that great. It's just something that stays comfortable in the ear and you don't really have to think about it. But the audio quality is great on these buds, so if you are looking to purchase it, you can check out the links down below for all of these buds. But if you're looking for something to go on long runs with, I'd probably recommend either the Pros because they have IPX7 water resistance, so sweat is not a problem with those. But if you're looking for a better fit, the Galaxy Buds Plus would work great. But if you're looking for something at home, just sitting on your ear, I'd probably go with the Galaxy Buds Live. So overall, these are a great pair of buds. I do hear they do work a little bit better with Samsung phones and actually sound a little bit better. That's kind of hit or miss about what people are saying with that. But there is great active noise cancellation. So if you are on a plane or if you're in a loud, noisy environment where there's a lot of like car horns and stuff like that, this will make it a little bit lighter on that. And it has great sound for its price. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you will be one of the first ones to know when my newest tech review comes out. If you use my links down below, a little bit of that purchase is going to help me grow my channel. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.